Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading for the week of May 16th. This week, let's see here. I would watch your health. Number one, you have the Three of Spades coming up first. I am getting that this is mostly like your mental health, so I would have to say that it's talking mostly about getting plenty of rest and things like that, and making sure to just do whatever you can to not allow things to affect your mental health as well. It actually looks like a good week, but maybe things could be affecting you like a little bit more emotionally this week, or again, because the message is coming in that it's mental health, but it's not like it's mental health. I don't know. Maybe it's like I said, maybe it's like emotional health or something. Maybe you're a little bit more sensitive this week or something. So just take care of yourself. Don't like I said, don't allow people to affect you. You have two threes coming in, and sometimes threes can represent like another person making us upset, maybe like some jealousy or having to deal with some sort of like jealousy situation, or even like gossip, just hearing that somebody else is talking about us. So just try to stay out of those things. And you have the Three of Diamonds again, which could suggest that for a majority of you, this could be at work or in business, that you're hearing maybe something that just isn't right, that isn't really that great about you or something. So I would say mostly just ignore it. You don't have any, when I have situations like this for people, when I read for them, I always look at the other cards. And I like to see like the other cards for clarification, and there's nothing else like overly negative here or anything, so I would say that it's not even something that you should be concerned about. I mean, sometimes we always like hear something about somebody talking about us, and then we find out like later that it really wasn't that big of a deal, or it just didn't even matter at all. Threes are like annoyances. They're like little things that just annoy us, but again, that are like never really anything. I will also say that, interestingly enough, any of you that are involved in legal situations with two threes like this, it's usually a good sign that actually there's like another thing there's like something else that you need to be looking at. So if you're like in some sort of legal argument or some sort of court dealings or anything along those lines, even things regarding health as well, since this health card came up, like it would be a great week, I would say, with these two threes here, and the message is kind of clarifying now, so it's making a little bit more sense to me. But if there is something wrong with your health, or like some sort of legal situation or something around a contract, both these cards want you to go and maybe get a second opinion and look for something else. Remember, like I said, threes are like, it's like you, something, and then something else. So there's like something else here that could bring in a lot of clarity to a situation in your life regarding health or a legal situation. But next, you have the Six of Spades, which is a really good card. This card represents incremental improvements, things improving incrementally, and things getting a lot better. It's also kind of like a very fated card as well, so I think there's like a lot of fate and things out of your control. And hold on one second. All right, everybody, I apologize. My dog, every single week, always interrupts at least one video, and so well, yeah, so I had to pause it there. I'm glad that we were on the Six of Spades. Like I said, things incrementally improving. Very good card. Also very fated. Like I said, a lot of fate coming in. And there's a lot of this fate type stuff. Like this, a lot of people are getting sixes recently, and I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that people for like 8 years, we've been like putting out a ton of energy and into things, anything that we want. And it's like if we don't have something, like if we don't have a relationship, or we don't have money, or we don't have the business we want, it's like I think over the past like 8 years, we've been putting even more energy into the thought of those things. So I think there's like finally a return on all that energy coming in for a lot of people. It's not going to happen immediately. Like I said, Six of Spades is incremental improvement, so it can take a little bit of time, but I think there's just this turnaround there. Next, you have the King of Clubs, which is you, which is very good whenever you come up in your own reading. I always say it's a good sign. It says that like things are going to go more your way. You can have a lot more things happening for you. This represents you. Like I said, it represents also your intuition kind of being heightened this week as well. And it's also really great for being a leader. You might have like a lot of situations this week that will just require you to step up in a leadership type position and get things done as a leader. And finally, you have my favorite card in the deck, the Ace of Clubs, which represents like abundance in every single way coming into your life. It's a really good card. Represents growth as well happening in a lot of areas of your life, being able to move forward. It represents communications as well, communicating and how we communicate. Definitely, there's definitely a need for communications this week. Again, I keep really focusing on those two threes. So it looks like a lot of you I mean, I would say look for a second opinion in like all areas of your life. Anywhere you're stuck, anywhere you're stuck. That is not what I wanted to say, but anywhere you're stuck this week, I would look at that. And anywhere you've been stuck, I would definitely look for a second opinion. Look for somebody else. There's like this definite energy of a way out. So I think a lot of you will probably need to look at it this week. And the success that's on the other side of that is amazing. So, and again, this could be, I know it's a general reading, but this is also truly general. I mean, I think it's going to be different for all of you, the areas you want to move forward. Some of you it's going to be relationships, some of you it's going to be money, business, spirituality. It's all over the place. So, but just know that there's like a lot of really good moving forward energy this week. So, thank you for watching and enjoy your week.